Foster, who has been brilliant all season, is in goal. Kimani Campbell, Elvis Wilson, Damian Binns and Ricardo Thomas. They make up the back four. Keith Simpson, Ramon Howell and Denada Thomas in the middle of the park behind Cardell Benbow, Shaquille Bradford and Devroy Gray.
4-4-2 is what they'll be playing, Waterhouse. Great to see their squad bolstered, but yeah, they'll be seeing if Shaquille Bradford can get it right in the attacking, in the striker position for them today. And of course the likes of Benbow and Thomas. Anthony Bennett, the confidence remains with the 17-year-old between the sticks. In front of him, Odlin Harding, the skipper, Shamari Dyer, Ajani Talbot, O'Shane Staple. In the middle of the park, Asim Priestley, Jashon Anglin returns. Philon Lawrence is there as well. Up front, Timar Lawrence, Trayvon Reed, who has 9 goals to his name, and Colorado Murray with 6. Yeah, great to... And we look at the highlights here in the second leg semi-final. Benbow sending this one inside. Gray probably should have headed that one. Didn't have a lot of time there, and he was on the end of that cross, but couldn't do a lot with it. Bradford's shot was charged down. He would be involved a little bit more in this encounter. Thomas, Denada Thomas, what a massive chance that was, but needed power and placement. Trayvon Reed driving that one wide. That was close for the Stars of the East. Reed unable to find the target. Murray playing that one through. Lewis over the top. There was a deflection on the way through. Saka for Lewis. Could not handle the bounce, couldn't find the target. Denada Thomas's ball over the top, mix up at the back between Talbot and Bennett. Gray making himself a nuisance there for the Harbour View back line, and Shaquille Bradford on the stroke of half time, giving Waterhouse the lead on the day and tied up on aggregate. Really confusion at the back here, but Bradford did not mind. Neither did the Waterhouse supporters. They were ecstatic, and they could have gone ahead here. This was a massive chance. Ricardo Thomas would want a do-over here. Benbow was also waiting in the middle, and then they tried to press the advantage. Thomas couldn't quite get a proper shot off. Then that shot from Howell was charged down right in front of the goalkeeper. Anglin was in the way of it, and then he eventually made the clearance. Benbow again. This was a wonderful ball inside, and what fantastic defending by Staple. Staple just putting it away. Couple of Waterhouse players behind him. Hamilton. What a wonderful finish that was. Nicholas Hamilton, again the difference maker. Scored the winning goal in the first leg and scored the critical goal in the second. And they lead on aggregate. Hamilton in the 84th minute, the super sub of these times, and then close to the end. Look at this football. Hamilton and Murray just running out of ideas. Probably too many things going through his mind there. And that was that for the end of this game. Waterhouse with 9 shots, 3 on target. Harbour with 6, 2 on target. 30 fouls committed in the game. Harbour committing a couple more. 5 yellow cards were shown to them. They really played a physical game, 2 more than Waterhouse. And you can see Waterhouse at the majority of the corners as they pressed and pressed for the equalizer on aggregate, and then the go-ahead goal, but it just wasn't enough, even with the advantage in possession at 55%. But again, not enough. 1-1 on the day, 2-1 on aggregate for the Stars of the East. Nicholas, you have been a real super sub for Harbourview. Tell me what this victory means for you and the team.
Well, this victory means a lot for the team, you know. We've been working really hard, and at the start of the season our aim was to get in the finals and try to qualify for the CFU. And this picture means a lot to me because I've been having a poor season, and in the 2 semi-final games, I stepped up and did it for my team, so I'm really happy.
And how much was your experience, how much did your experience play a part coming off of the bench, knowing what to do, when to do?
I mean, the coach was saying that I'm the weapon off the bench, so me getting out there, I'm anxious to get on the pitch, so when I go out there, I just do my best and do my best for the team.
All right, all the best, Nicholas. Excellent performance today. Enjoy your Man of the Match award.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nicholas Hamilton there, senior player for this Harbourview team now, and 2 goals in the playoffs. Daniel Bent now joins me, the assistant coach from Waterhouse. Daniel, considering how you would have finished the preliminary round on top, this must be a disappointing end for Waterhouse.
Yes, it's very disappointing, but nevertheless, Harbourview is a good team. They got one chance, they put it away. We got a chance, we scored, but that's just football.
And do you find that? Did you find today that what you would call the important players, especially up front for you, just didn't get involved in the game enough? Denardo Thomas comes to mind, maybe even Cardiel Bembo to a lesser extent.
Yeah, you're right. Cardiel and Denardo did not play their best game, but nevertheless, they have brought us this far. So we're very much grateful, and we're looking forward to next season and Kakagaf.
All right, all the best commiserations on the loss, Daniel, but a good season for Waterhouse nonetheless.
Yeah, man, and big up to the community of Jewsland. All right.
Daniel Bent there, the assistant coach. Ludlow Bernard has gone on a long walk. I think he's trying to get the blood pressure down. Ludlow Bernard, head coach of Harbourview. Ludlow, well, you couldn't have asked any more from your boys throughout this entire playoff period.
That's correct. Really a lot of grit and determination on display here today. Not one of our better games. Probably the legs starting to tell a bit, but the fight and the determination. I was really pleased with the players that came onto the pitch, because they are the ones that are going to provide a little life and lifeline to the game itself, you know. And Nicholas came up trumps.
You mentioned Nicholas Hamilton has been a frustrating season based on his standards. Lost his starting place to a place on the bench,
yes,
but he's adapted to that very well.
Yes, and many others, of course. But it is part of the professionalism and it's part of the coaching regime. Sometimes your better players is best coming off the bench and providing. We see Ryan Wellington coming off to really solidify things. But all in all, we are glad that we got over this hurdle and we are on our way. We are on our way.
On your way to the final. All the best, Ludlow.
In the final.
In the
final. On our way now.
On your way.
Yes, to.
Congratulations on the win today.
Thank you very much.
Rest up and prepare well for Sunday.
Okay, thanks.
So, Harbourview, they've booked their spot in the final. Who will join them? Will it be Dunbeholden and Cavalier? Well, the answer comes up next.